Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Building with Carl. I'm Carl. Hey, we're gonna finally get to this desert temple. Yeah. It's episode 10. It's a milestone episode, so we're gonna start working on this. I'm gonna lay out some, I guess, some guidelines here. Let me get going on that so we can get the size of this going. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep working on this. And so I laid out, I believe I went 110 blocks from the center line over to the first corner. So we're going to be building a 220 block structure. It's going to be pretty big. So I'm gonna lay out some scaffolding right now so I can take a look at it and see if it's conceivable to build. Let's see here. Alright, I am up near the top. Yeah, okay, alright. So we're at like 180 probably at the top of this structure. I don't know if you guys could figure out what it is we're building. I think you can. But it's going to be pretty dang big. Pretty big indeed. So, I am building a pyramid, clearly. It's roughly the same size and scale as the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid is 230 meters at its base. So I'm doing a 220 block. Each block is roughly a meter. So it's pretty close to the Great Pyramid. I figured I'd time lapse it. Super fast build mode. We ended up using the fill command because I was not going to place down all these blocks myself. My friend Brody is helping me out. He's filling and I'm filming. I'll let you watch this. Let's get in there. It's so big. Oh my gosh. It's like when I was thinking about, okay, what do we do with this desert temple? It's pretty puny to begin with. I'd like to build something much more epic on a huge scale, right? So, here it is. We might have gone overboard. But I think I like it. I think you're going to like it too when you see the finished product. We're almost to the top. It's so close. And there we go. All right, so here we go. We've got this built in, but then we got the old temple there. The way it cloned in, you could only clone or fill. It filled in. You can only fill so many blocks, so we ended up with this gap at the bottom, which is okay, because we're actually going to use that in the build. Helps me from having to clear stuff out. So let's let's get rid of this original temple the fast way. It might not be the safe way, but it's definitely the fast way. I was going to have my daughter do it, but she was busy. She likes blowing stuff up with TNT. Oh man, and I may have placed too many blocks, but you know, better safe than sorry. What's the worst that could happen? Got to make sure that we got them evenly spaced. So I think they have a blast radius of 4 blocks. So we want each block of TNT to be able to ignite the next block of TNT. Here we go. Let's go. All right, quick run. There it goes. Oh man, that's not bad. All right, that took out most of the structure. Cool. All right, so now I'm working on the front entrance. I built 3 of these obelisks already, and I'm building the next one. So we do some cut sandstone, then we do some chiseled sandstone, and repeat, rinse and repeat. I think that looks pretty good for an obelisk. I wish they had vertical half slabs in this game, because you could make so much. You could use them for a lot of different things. Like if you want a nice, easy slope going up, or a really steep slope going up, this would be useful, very useful actually. But unfortunately, all we have is full blocks. So, you kind of just have to do what you got to do. And a couple more blocks, and we've got another obelisk. So there you go, 3 obelisks, or 4. Sorry, duh. I did shorter ones in the front, taller ones in the back, to give it some perspective. And then we put up those same walls that we did last time. Put in a couple of columns, pillars. I really like the way that the waterlogged blocks on the ceiling create like this reflective surface. So you see all the torch towers and everything else. That's pretty cool. Right, so then over here we have all the columns holding up the room, and then in between the columns I think I'm going to build passageways, hallways leading off. So that's what I'm doing there. And now I'm working on a chandelier for in between these torch, or the braziers, so mobs don't spawn. I really don't like it when mobs spawn. I found that the conduit emits light, and I thought that was a pretty cool looking item, object. I thought it would be magical looking inside of here. And then I also used sea lanterns to see how that would look. And I like the way it looks. It's a pretty cool looking chandelier. I just don't know if it works in here. I feel like in a super modern build maybe, or like a futuristic build, I think that would be a pretty cool looking chandelier. But perhaps not in a pyramid. Right, like it looks like something you'd get at a what, Scandinavian Designs or Pottery Barn or something like that, right? Not like something you'd find in the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Is it Khufu? I think it might be Khufu. All right, so there's our pyramid. It's got a golden pinnacle. Walk up here. I added some guards or some living statues. Protect the tomb of the great pharaoh here. I'm going to show you. I named them. Got some pretty good names. Oh yeah, subscribe. Don't forget. Don't forget about subscribe. So let's walk inside again. I ended up going with plain torches. Only because the reflection in the ceiling I thought looked really, really cool. The idea I had for the ceiling was, and it's not, I don't think it's from a Egyptian tombs, but in Chinese tombs, the emperors would use mercury pools, and they'd put mercury in the ceiling to create star fields and stuff. So I thought that would be a good mimic of that. So then I built these sphinxes on top. I thought that looked pretty cool. So those are supposed to be Horus sphinxes. So it's got the face of an eagle. Yeah, eagles are not easy to make in Minecraft. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But here's our giant pyramid. Fun fact about structures this big: llamas spawn on them. Quite a lot of llamas spawn. I didn't know that was going to happen, but if you're looking for a llama farm, build a pyramid, because I think it has something to do with the Y coordinate. I think they only spawn on certain blocks at a certain Y height. So anyway, yeah, if you need a lot of llamas, I built a llama farm too. I didn't realize this was going to be a technical episode, but yeah, llama farms. All right, so me and Mr. Bunny are hanging out here, checking out the pyramid. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's how you upgrade a desert temple into something, well, way more amazing. All right, guys. Got a nice halo here. Well, that's our episode. I really hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it and you want to see more amazing content like this, hit the subscribe. You know what to do. And I'm just going to walk backwards here. Back into the pyramid. I think that looks really amazing, guys. I can't wait to start the next project here. I think we're going to do the desert church. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.